All right, everybody, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Lots to talk about today. So, as you saw, we went to LA last weekend. Well, for 1 day, 1.5 days. Shot for Darc Sport. I was Bane. I was Bane for the new Born in Darkness, like Chapter 2 drop. It's coming out this Sunday. My code doesn't apply, so the first drop, of course, that I'm with them, my code doesn't apply, but guys, this stuff is sick. You're not going to want to miss it. And obviously, I'm always repping Darc Sport. Like, I'm literally about to put on my Darc Sport sweatshirt for the gym. I got my Darc Sport shorts. Like, everything's Darc Sport. My whole closet's Darc Sport, even before I got sponsored. So, you guys know I love their stuff. That being said, I wanted to talk about a few things today. You might be like, "Yo, Austin, you look pretty beefy," and you're talking about a mini cut on your story. And I'm doing a mini cut. I want to kind of like let you guys know what's going on with that on the way to the gym. But right now, we're going to go over some things that I'm currently taking and some promos going on. So first off, we have the Uprising Rocket Bomb. This is the new flavor of the tincture. I think we actually showed this in the last video. No, it was the Tropic. That was the Tropic Thunder, right? The Tropical. Yeah,
Tropical,
yeah. Okay, this is the Rocket Bomb. This is the new flavor that literally drops today. So probably like 3 days ago once you guys see this, but you don't have to use my code or anything. The link is down below to give you free shipping. Guys, you already know I take this before fasted cardio. Sometimes I take it before I lift. I always take it before I work when I have a super heavy client day like today. It really helps me lock in, focus in, and I promise you guys it's not money wasted. So definitely check out the Rocket Bomb flavor of the new tinctures from Uprising. Link is below. And then I'm going to show you guys my pre-workout stack that I'm currently taking. We are back on stims. So I'm going to take 1 scoop of the EVP Extreme. This is the mocha iced coffee flavor. Iced mocha coffee, mocha iced coffee. I don't know. It's one of them. It's mocha and it's iced coffee flavored. So we're going to do 1 scoop. 1 whole scoop, baby. Got to stim me up. Into the Evogen shaker cup, of course. And I've been blending this with the caramel frappe. Don't roast me in the comment section. I'm not a white girl. We're gonna do 1 scoop of the EVP 3D. This is the non-stim. I know people that double up on the stim pre-workout, 2 scoops. I don't know how they do that. Props to you. I would die. Christian is crazy. But, all right, so we got 2 scoops total of Evogen pre-workout, 1 non-stim, 1 stim, 2 different flavors. Definitely try these out, guys. This is the stim, like I said, iced mocha coffee, and this is the EVP 3D caramel frappe. These work so well together. They taste amazing. This one's really sweet. This one's more savory. So mixing them together, you get kind of the best of both worlds. So definitely try those out. I'm gonna put some water in here, mix this up. And then we're gonna go to the gym in a second, and I'm gonna explain to you guys how this mini cut's gonna work, because we're prepping for the Olympia, kind of. All right, guys, so on the way to the gym, just finished my pre-workout. Wanted to talk to you guys really quick about this mini cut and how it's gonna work. So, yeah, there's a lot to go over, but I'm gonna go over that in a different video. Long story short, we're getting initiated for Darc Sport as an athlete, which is fucking awesome. Excuse my language, I'm just very excited about it. It's been a dream of mine for about 2 years now, and I've worked every single day towards it. Yeah, it's a big deal. So that being said, we got to get shredded and ready for that, because it's kind of like a thing it's called the Circle of Death, where basically like you go out, you pose, they hype you up, and that's how you get initiated. It's like really cool. So got to be ready for that. Got to represent. And I know we just came off a prep, but I'm really excited for this mini cut. As you guys saw, the body composition is actually really good post-show. I'm very happy with it. So it's about 4 weeks until the Olympia. So you have a good amount of time to get shredded. Essentially, I'm starting off pretty aggressive with my diet. I don't know the exact macros and calories off the top of my head. That's for my coach to figure out. But I'm just following the plan, and it's going very well. Today's the 2nd day on plan, and we're down 3 pounds from yesterday. So obviously you're going to lose a lot more at the very beginning of a cut, very beginning of a prep, whatever situation you're in a fat loss phase, just because you're going to drop a lot of inflammation. Your body's not used to the lower calories, and you're just going to lose a little bit of glycogen store if you're cutting carbs aggressively. So we're in a really good spot. I'm really excited, and I think this is going to be a very successful mini cut, and I can't wait to take you guys along with it, because that's what we're going to do here. I'll see you guys at the gym, and we're going to crush this workout.
Dear God, please hear me out. I know it's been a couple years since I've reached out and said hello. I bet you're wondering why I keep obsessing on and stressing all the little things when I should be living life and soaking up the memories. I know I've been selfish, I have no excuse to give you, it's true. Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Yeah, been this way so long it feels like something's off when I'm not depressed. I got some issues that I won't address. I got some baggage I ain't opened yet. I got some demons I should put to rest. I got some traumas that I can't forget. I got some phone calls I've been avoiding, some family members I don't really connect with, some things I said I wish I would've not let slip, some hurtful words that never should've left my lips, some bridges burned I'm not ready to rebuild yet, some insecurities I haven't dealt with yet. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a lonely soul, and the last to admit I need a hand to hold. Losing hope, headed down a dangerous road. Strange I know, but I feel most at home when I'm living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Don't know what's around the bend, don't know what my future is, but I can't keep on living in. Living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy.
Sweet. Got a quick chest and back session in. Haven't been pushing myself too hard post-show, it's just pointless. Push myself really hard. We can play hard, we gotta rest hard and recover, so that's exactly what we're doing right now. All right, guys. Well, we just wrapped up the workout. Feeling really good about the way things are looking. Like I said, this is the beginning of the mini cut for the Olympia. Obviously, we're not competing this year, but doesn't mean we can't get just disgusting for it. So that's what we're doing. So day 2 of that mini cut. That's not what we're talking about right now, though. I wanted to talk about business because a lot of you guys are actually interested in like the coaching and stuff like that. So 2019, I was drowning in debt. My credit was shot. Like when I say drowning in debt, I felt like it's gonna sound graphic, but like I literally felt like I didn't want to be here every day because the financial stress was such a burden on my life. And you know, I felt like everybody else in the world that was my age was so much further ahead than I was. But I've always judged myself, and I've always compared myself to people that are like way older and way more successful than me. So obviously I'm always gonna have a pretty like excuse my language, fucked up sense of success, right? Because I'm comparing myself to people who are like way better than me, people who are at like where I want to be in 20 years, right? That's how I've always been. I mean, I compare myself to Chris Bumstead, I compare myself to Ramon, Urs, like I compare myself to these people because like that's where I want to be and I truly believe I can be there. And why would I compare myself and judge my success based on anybody else but the best, right? That's just the way I've always been. So I'm always very hard on myself, and that really kind of messes with your head at a young age when you don't quite understand that's how you're looking at the world. You know, I've always been a go-getter and I've always worked my ass off. Like I said, I just want to share this with you guys because I did not want to be here in 2018, and I don't have a secret recipe for you guys. It's just work your ass off. Like just work your ass off and do the right thing. Like to your core, do the right thing every single day, and I promise you it'll pay off. It's not easy. You know, one of the biggest problems I had was I had such a short attention span. I had a very hard time like focusing on, like I knew what I needed to do. I knew I needed to work harder. I knew I needed to sit down and put X amount of time into work. And I knew I needed to do these things, but I just never did them because I didn't know how to apply myself. And what I realized is as soon as I started applying myself 100% and just saying, you know what, there's these distractions in my life, I need to get rid of them because all that matters is me accomplishing these goals right now, right? My life changed. You know, I became able to focus on things for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. And before I knew it, I was working 8-10 hours a day, and I was achieving a lot of small goals that I set out to achieve, right? And I'm proud of myself for that. And I just want to get on here and spread that to you guys, and you know, hopefully you guys get something out of this. But I mean, I started online coaching when I was 19, I was in-person coaching when I was 18, transitioned online when I was 19. During COVID, it really started to take off because I was one of like the first people to really like push it during COVID, I feel like. Obviously I don't know that for sure, but I feel like COVID was a really good year for me. Hopefully it doesn't shadow ban me on here, but it like launched my business into a really good spot, and I just continued to invest time, money, energy into it. And now it's at a point where I'm actually hiring my first assistant coach, which is freaking crazy. It's been something I've been talking about and I've been deathly scared to do for about a year now. I was working under another coaching company just 4 months ago, and I left, and I was like, you know what, I'm living somebody else's dream. I'm helping build somebody else's dream, which is fine. That's totally fine. I'm not judging. If somebody wants to do that, that's totally fine. It's totally valid. But I want to build my own dream. I want to build something that I'm truly proud of, right? And I felt like I was cutting myself short by working for somebody else and building their dream up. If that makes any sense. So now I'm chasing my dream and I'm fulfilling my dream to the fullest potential. And the first step in that is getting uncomfortable again, right? I'm learning how to get uncomfortable again and take those risks like I did earlier on. And I mean, I'd be lying to you guys if I said that looking for this assistant coach right now, because I'm in the middle of the interview process, is freaking gut-wrenching. And it's hard because like this is my baby. Like my coaching business is my baby, and I put everything into this, everything and more into this, between mentorships, between just sacrificing my own well-being to make sure the company survives, making sure my clients are good no matter if I'm on prep or not. Like, it's been so many things that people don't see that I put into this. And the thought of hiring the wrong person or somebody who doesn't see that dream like I do scares the crap out of me. But what I have to realize is, you know, I have to give somebody a chance, right? I have to give somebody a chance. And if I truly want to fulfill this dream, I'm going to need to step out of my comfort zone. So I guess I'm kind of like regrounding myself. I'm bringing myself back to reality for a little while, and I'm humbling myself, and I'm going back to that same mindset I had when I started. And I'm like, hey, you know, I have this huge thing that I've built, but I got to be willing to not risk it all, but I got to be willing to risk it to better it, right? That's just how life works. You got to take calculated risks, and sometimes you get the reward you want, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you move backwards, right? And that's just how life is. But if you don't ever try to take risks, you're never going to get anywhere. So that's kind of what's going on right now. I'm in a very grateful position right now to be able to have the opportunity to take on an assistant coach. And I'm just very blessed, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And if you're going through some hard times, or if you're starting a business of your own, or you think about starting a business of your own, send it. You got to send it, guys, because if you don't take that first step and you don't put everything into it, it's never going to work. So keep going. I love you guys. I'm going to wrap this video here, and thank you guys for tuning in. And stay up to date on the mini cut, because we're going to post a video at least once a week until the Olympia, and we're going to see how shredded we can get by the Olympia. You guys already saw what I look like this morning. So like, subscribe, share this video, and turn the bell notifications on so you can see every time I post. And I'll see you guys in the next one.